one more thing on Raw, not Chamber related, but we saw Baron Corbin fall short this week against Dexter Lumis. And we talk about Corbin a lot here on the show as he's really felt like he's gone backwards in recent years. He has a lot of accolades. Former United States champion, Raw GM, Andre the Giant.
Boxing champion, don't forget that one.
Golden Gloves boxing champion, Andre the Giant, Memorial Battle Royal winner, Mr. Money in the Bank. He's done a lot in WWE, King of the Ring winner as well. His characters, though, have progressively gotten worse. And I like the return to Baron Corbin. I like the pairing with JBL. It ended up just being the same thing as Happy Corbin. And he won a string of matches to start, but he hasn't won any matches in the last 2 or 3 months. And they finally had JBL split off from Baron Corbin this past week on Raw. And JBL basically started shooting on the guy. I mean, JBL was not shooting when he said, I headlined WrestleMania. He actually did not. He did walk into WrestleMania as WWE champion. He didn't main event, but whatever. He said he was a massive ratings draw. Again, he was not, but whatever. Him saying that Baron Corbin is channel-changing heat from people is definitely a shoot. That is totally the truth with a lot of people. And this is coming from someone who really likes Baron Corbin, and I've tweeted this a lot. I just think a return to either dark Baron Corbin would be nice. I just don't know what the fuck else you do with him. I mean, bum-ass Baron Corbin ain't coming back. I hate to break people's hearts. That shit was great when it happened, but it was short-lived, and that thing didn't have a long shelf life anyway. You can't do that forever. So I don't really know what he does next, but I think a return to dark Corbin to a certain extent, get him more aggressive, would be a nice touch. I don't know, but we already have a lot of big guys that do that sort of thing, like Damien and Bronson Reed and whatever. Omos is a big giant, so I don't really know if that works, but it's better than whatever the fuck he's doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it, I think we talked about it last week. I think I just ran with I don't know, he lost to somebody.
He lost to Johnny in a qualifier.
Okay, that's what it was. So, I literally think I mentioned, I was like, I feel like if anyone, has got terrible bookings in Triple H, it has been him. I thought him and the JBL pairing, I'm like, this would be pretty cool. Freshen him up, but like you said, I feel like he was still Happy Corbin just with JBL on his arm. It's just it's like the same thing, just they changed his name and they put JBL as a mouthpiece. Nothing else really changed. He still lost all the time. So it's booking wise, he didn't change at all. Lost here again. The only thing you really can do with him at this point, like you said, is go kind of closer to his NXT, I guess his persona. But I feel like it'd be so close to Damian Priest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's he has done a lot, but it's just he's done a lot for someone that just no one cares about. I don't want to know if that sounds too harsh.
No, it's not. I mean, he's a guy that just, I think, generates currently apathy from the crowd. He does get heat, don't get me wrong, but it's okay, is it the right kind of heat? Or I know people, heat is good. I guess, dude, but just no one gives a fuck about Baron Corbin. I don't know. I don't agree with that.
He's starting to get in Ziggler territory.
Starting?
Don't go away. Fuck me mean, but at least he's changed his gimmick a few times, or changed up a little bit. Dolph Ziggler would have been the same guy for 15 years.
I agree,
Honestly, for Corbin, if it's not go back to the darker Corbin, honestly, go away for 6 months to a year. He just needs to get off TV. I feel like how can I miss you if you don't go away? I feel like he's been on WWE TV constantly. Like I said, he's won a lot and done a lot of accolades. He's just not that good. I don't know how to describe it. He's just there. I feel bad because I think he's a good talent, but I just don't think the crowd cares. And like you said, I thought putting JBL would help, but I mean, they didn't book him well either, so I don't really know what the point of it was.
Yeah.
But
and then JBL's not booked for any Raws going forward either, apparently.
But why put him with JBL in the first place? What did they think? What was the
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Yeah.
Did they think he was going to get nuclear heat? I feel like people still didn't like him, but I don't know. Like I said, I think he's one of those people that just needs to go away for a little bit, maybe learn a new hold, and the quote the old timers. But he needs to go away for a little bit. I don't think in a week or two changing him to old school Baron Corbin's going to help. No. I think he needs to be away for a little bit. Like I said, I think it is very Priest-esque, so we'll see what happens. But if I was them, I would take him off TV for a little bit, and like I said, maybe go learn a new hold or something, because he is so. He has, like you said, everyone says any heat's good heat, but for him, it's a legit turn. It's not I'm gonna boo you. It's just go away, please.
Yeah, it's just that he's in the same spot that he was in 6 months ago, if not worse, as he was his Happy Corbin. He had a featured match at Mania last year. No fucking way he gets a featured match at Mania this year. He faced Drew McIntyre, which was more of a demotion for McIntyre than it was a promotion for Corbin. But, the match actually ended up being pretty good.
Remember when people cried that McIntyre kicked out at the end of days?
I know. Trust me. People were thinking, "Oh, why would you waste that?" It's like, dude, the finish has been protected for 7 years now. If no one's gonna kick out of it now, if Drew's not gonna kick out of it now, then no one will ever kick out of it, which is, I guess, fine. But it's Baron Corbin. It's not like people act like he's Andre the Giant. Who gives a shit? But listen, you said he was a good talent. You also said he wasn't very good. I think he is a good talent. I like Baron Corbin. I think he's good enough in the ring to where he's not bad. It's not like it's fucking Omos or something. Omos seems like a gem of a human being. He's awful in the ring. He's really not that good. Corbin can go, I think, to an extent, but he's also not exceptional enough, really in any area, specifically in the ring, to really justify him being on the show as much as he is, and to justify him just not doing anything interesting, unless he has something interesting to do. He is a prime example of someone who needs a good gimmick and a good feud in order for him to feel worthwhile. And he just doesn't have either of those things right now. He's not a good program. He doesn't have any good gimmick going. He's very boring. I really don't know what you do with him. You said take him off TV, see if learn a new hold would be nice. I love the end of days and I love the deep six, but his in-ring work is fine. But listen, he was also off TV for a month and a half before he became Baron Corbin again, before he came back with JBL, and that didn't make a fucking lick of a difference. I mean, he came back the same guy. So, I don't know, man. I don't even know if time off would be the answer, because he's done that, and that didn't even work either. I know we say it all the time, oh, is it damaged goods? I mean, I guess, he probably is damaged goods. He's never going to be world champion at this point. I don't know. I just feel like what worked for him best was that lone wolf character, but we already have a lot of that already. I would say put him back on... The best part is I would say, put him back on SmackDown away from Damian. He just moved from SmackDown. He was on SmackDown 3 months ago, and they put him on Raw for a reason. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't really know what the hell you do with this guy at this point. Man, it's crazy. I don't know. I like Baron. I want to see him do well. I've seen people say, hell, maybe you could have him do something with Cameron Grimes, who we haven't seen yet. Maybe Cameron can bring the best out of him. We also, I thought JBL would work out in his favor, and it didn't. So I don't know, dude. It's just he's a weird case right now, because I don't know what the hell you do with this guy if you're gonna justify keeping him around on the roster. I'm not saying let go of him. I just don't know what else you do with him.
No, I agree. Like I said, maybe I was a little too strong that he's not good. I think he is good, but I think you nailed the nail on the head. That I think he's just boring. Like you said, I people call him Baron Corbin. I understand why.
Yeah.
I think technically wise, as a big man, he's probably one of the better big men they have. But like I said, he's also been around for so long, and I just feel like he has done everything. So like you said, and it just, yeah. I think we all thought when they brought JBL in, it was going to maybe revitalize him, and it literally he went backwards, or was right back to where Happy Corbin was. So, like I said, he was off for a month. Maybe, like I said, maybe an extended period of time away would help. I don't think like just turning him into old Baron Corbin's going to do much.
No, I don't think so either. Maybe listen, I do think I would like to see it personally, because that was my favorite version of Baron. I don't know if it's going to save his career at all. I think anything would be a nice change, but then I also said the same thing about Happy Corbin. It really hasn't made much of a difference at all, so I don't know. Dark Corbin would be nice. I said this before on Twitter, but Dark Corbin would be cool. I think it's too close to Damian Priest, like you said. I would maybe justify it by putting him in Judgment Day. I know that sounds awful, because Judgment Day is great as it is. Do they need Corbin? No. It would probably drag them down, but I'm just thinking, him and Priest as a powerhouse team would be cool, or him and Dominic would be interesting. I don't know, just an idea.